Welcome to our English 1 video tutorial for Lesson 6.06. In Lesson 6.06, you are designing your thesis statement for your Unit 6 essay. Thesis statements are the one sentence that relays to the audience what the main point is for your whole essay. So tips to check for. Make sure your thesis statement is clearly worded. We want it to be specific, but not too detailed. Your thesis statement should not include specific facts, and it should be proven by main ideas in the body paragraphs later on. So how do you determine what you're going to write about? Start strong right from the writing prompt. Understanding the writing prompt is essential to making sure you are on task while writing. In order to do so, here are some tips to make sure you are on task. First, mark the text while reading the prompt to ensure you are identifying the key words that help you unlock the meaning. 2, identify the type of essay you will be writing based off the prompt. Number 3, rewrite the prompt in your own words so you can create your thesis statement to be on topic. You may want to review your assignment for Lesson 6.01, where you already paraphrased the writing prompt and determined what you will be writing about. Let's review your Unit 6 writing prompt. How have these two authors expressed their relationships with nature? After reading and analyzing Calypso Borealis, an essay by John Muir, and William Wordsworth's poem I Wandered Lonely as a Cloud, write an essay in which you describe how each author views nature and answer the question. Support your discussion with evidence from the text. Notice here that I have text marked the question I'm supposed to answer. How have these two authors expressed their relationships with nature? In designing my thesis statement, I will make sure that my sentence answers this question and tells how the two authors have expressed their relationships with nature. Here's what an effective thesis statement will include for this lesson. It will identify the works of literature you will discuss, the type of relationship they demonstrate, and the way they demonstrate those relationships. Let's break this down piece by piece. First, identify the works of literature you will discuss. John Muir's The Calypso Borealis and William Wordsworth's I Wandered Lonely as a Cloud. Next, consider the type of relationship you think they demonstrate in these pieces of literature. Is it positive, respectful, adoring? There are many options here. As long as you're able to support it with the text, your answer will be right. Finally, consider how these authors demonstrate the relationships you just identified. Did they use imagery, symbolism, metaphor, diction, syntax, connotation, etc.? The sky is the limit. You may want to review assignments 6.03b and 6.05b, where you already broke down these pieces of literature and discussed some of their figurative elements. Now we're going to take a look at a thesis statement that is of similar construction to your own so that you can see how we've applied these rules to discussing another piece of literature and designing a thesis statement. Robert Frost demonstrates his solidarity with nature in stopping by the woods on a snowy evening using vivid imagery and syntax. Let's compare this thesis statement to the items we just discussed. First, this thesis statement identifies the work of literature I will discuss. Notice that we named the author Robert Frost, and we named the poem Stopping by the Woods on a Snowy Evening. Next, see how we discussed the type of relationship we will be proving. Notice solidarity is highlighted. Finally, notice that we discuss how Frost demonstrates that relationship by using vivid imagery and syntax. You will see that all three elements are present in this thesis statement. Consider using this sentence template to organize your thesis statement. Wordsworth and Muir express their blank type of relationship with nature using blank device and blank device. Note that you will describe the type of relationship with nature in that first blank and identify the figurative elements that Muir and Wordsworth utilize in blanks 2 and 3 respectively. It's your turn. Please visit the Student Help website to download the Lesson 6.06 graphic organizer, which is also available inside Lesson 6.06. Complete the graphic organizer and submit your thesis statement to your teacher. The URL for the Student Help website is englishonehelpsite.wordpress.com. When you reach the website, click on Unit 6. Scroll down to Lesson 6.06 and click on Assignment 6.06 Thesis Statement Worksheet. Thank you so much for viewing our tutorial video today, and please reach out to your teacher if you have any further questions about Lesson 6.06.